Welcome to finals weekend on the River Guadalquivir in the heart of Seville, where an impressive 31 of the 53 participating countries have qualified crews for this weekend's 24 medal races. Germany with 18 boats, Italy with 15 and Great Britain with 13 head the list of qualifiers. Mercifully, the windy, stormy weather that disrupted the early part of the regatta is no longer with us, but we do have a stiffening tailwind blowing directly down the course. El Salvador's qualification for the finals of the lightweight 8 is testament indeed to FISA's continuing drive to increase worldwide participation in the sport. On the grandstand side, furthest away from us, Great Britain in the 6th seat, 40-year-old triple lightweight single sculls champion Peter Haining. And there are the Salvadorians in lane 2. They are outsiders, but it's great that they're the first South American 8 to make a final. The United States, 6 of last year's bronze medalists, return to try again. Well, Denmark were runners-up a year ago. 3 of that crew are in today's final. 7 years, though, since they won the lightweight 8s. Then Italy. Well, Italy, their last success was back in 1991, and they're bidding today for a 9th victory in this category, with 7 of last year's crew that finished 4th in the boat. Germany, closest to us in lane number 6, a completely new outfit. The final of the men's lightweight 8s, the crews must average not more than 70 kilos. Individually, none of them may weigh more than 72.5 kilos.
Well, unusually Germany, who are closest to us, they didn't make the final last year, so their pride was pretty badly hurt. They'll be back, wanting to get back on song here. But some very good traditional crews here, crews which really have done very well in this event. Denmark, Italy, USA, Great Britain, Germany, these are all top players. What is interesting here really is whether Italy can get back to their winning ways of the 80s, where they won 7 of the gold medals during that period.
Here are the British 8 with Alistair West in the stroke seat. Stuart Bates in the bow, and just try and pick up Peter Haining in the 6th seat there. You can just see him 3 from the left now. Peter Haining, 40 years young, with a lion's appetite, Dan.
Yeah, they went off at 42 strokes a minute. They've got 2 experienced men in the boat. Nick Strange back at 3, but generally it's a very new group of athletes. Here, El Salvador, first time a Latin American country has been in a final here. Blade work not too great, but they are attacking every single stroke. But out in front, where they like to be, is Italy, and they are moving very fast indeed.
Yes, if the Salvadorians could just grab one scalp, that would be a huge success. But it is a very close race at the moment, and now just the Salvadorians just beginning to feel the pressure there at the end of the first quarter. But here's the United States with Matt Smith in the stroke seat. No relation, I understand, to the chief executive of FISA, who will be looking on from the grandstands.
With Italy at 38 strokes a minute, they're looking at this as a sprint. It's a sprint from start to finish. It's always a very exciting event, seeing 6 crews lined up across the river like that. But Denmark, with a lot of experience there, with Madsen, who was in the 4, in the Danish 4 for the Olympics. He's sitting there at 6, has that lie back, rather wooden style, sitting there at 6 in the Danish boat. So he's been demoted from that 4.
Italy with Vincent De Palma, the coxswain, with the race plan, facing Bruno Pascalini, his stroke man, and the rhythm being picked up there by Stefano Fratelli in the 7th seat. But Germany, closest to us in lane 6, doing very well at the moment now, Dan.
Yeah, blade work not great, a lot of water flying around there, blades coming in from a bit of a height, but they are very aggressive, they're working very hard there, and they are just about half a length down on Italy as they come through the halfway point. But Italy looking strong, looking good, and it's very unusual to see Italy pulled back once they get in front.
Yes, that was 1:24.02 for Germany through that second 500 metres, and that was quicker than both the United States and the Italians. And you can see over on the top of the picture there, that's the United States there, who are just about in third place. It's very close between the Germans and the United States now. I reckon just Germany, Dan, just about in second place now.
Well, certainly. What is interesting is that Italy and Germany are the two countries that are really dominating these games this weekend. The Italians producing perhaps their best performance overall for many, many years. But here they are now, well out there, half a length. It's always very close in these events. Sitting low, driving the legs, very, very accurate, many, many miles there. And the United States now pressing on Germany. Germany trying to hold off the United States. The United States at 37 strokes a minute, Germany at 39, but Italy at 42 are just steaming along there, half a length in front, and nobody catches these Italians once they get their heads in front. Moving now towards the last 500 metres, and Germany still holding on to that second position, but unable to make an impression on Italy.
Yeah, Denmark down to fourth place and losing their early position. The other two crews, Great Britain and El Salvador, well out of it. But it's Italy who are making the best of their way through this final quarter. They were very, very speedy, the Germans, though, right through that middle thousand. They won the battle of the middle thousand, but can they find that little bit extra to peg back the Italians in the final quarter? The Germans still accelerating, and now the Italians having to really respond, Dan, because the Germans are still gaining on them, and the Americans in the black boat there, they're in the bronze medal position ahead of Denmark.
Well, it's Italy, they're at 44. This is what they do in training all the time. They're always working at this kind of a rating. This is what they're used to. And they are 2 or 3 pips higher than everybody around them. So they're used to this position. And look at them go. No one can make an impression on them. United States are not making any further impression on Germany. Germany have gone up to 40 strokes a minute, but they cannot catch Italy. They are secure in the silver medal position, but Italy are going to be champions.
Yes, the Germans just chipping away, but that's all it is, Dan. They're just perhaps gaining a few centimetres, but they're making no significant progress on the Italians. The Italians holding them all the way to the line to make it a pillar-to-post victory for Italy. Germany, a gallant attempt to win the race, finish in second place. America must be satisfied with third. Denmark will be disappointed in finishing down in fourth place. But you can see there equal delight, Dan, by both the Italians and indeed the German eights.
Well, Italy having a wonderful, wonderful regatta, and that was a great performance from them. They went out at 40, stayed at 40 and took it home at 44, and they were never really threatened. Germany very delighted with that after not making the final last year. They'll be pleased with that second place, a completely new crew. Great, great performance from them. United States just not able to catch the Germans at the end there, and they'll be a bit disappointed, I think, with that third place.
So Germany faster than Italy right the way through the last 1,500 metres of the race, but unable to make up that 2 seconds that they gave away in the first quarter. Well, El Salvador finding the company pretty hot, but good to see them in the final, and they'll learn from this experience. As for the Italians, well, they're having a fine day. Medals in all of the lightweight finals completed so far. An excellent day's racing. I hope you enjoyed it. Dan and myself will be back tomorrow for the remaining 12 finals.